Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Beyond Second Cognition. I'm Beall. The topic of this discussion is, all I want is the truth. Here's your chance. I'm not going to weigh in on a lot of the current sensationalist conspiracy stuff. There's plenty of other people doing that. And although I watch it and keep up with it, I don't get out and report a lot about it, because there's too many other people doing it, and my areas of interest have been deeper studies into where this stuff started. I've been off the map for a couple of months because I've been busy writing my latest book, The Truth About the Divine Soul, the late creation of the concept of heaven. I've been an avid conspiracy researcher for close to 30 years now. There's a lot of stuff out there that they want to disparage as conspiracy theory, but there's a lot of stuff that is conspiracy fact. The reason outrageous conspiracy theories are floated to the public, like shape-shifting lizards and things of that nature, is to discredit people who have discovered the conspiracy fact. There have been people writing about this massive conspiracy to dominate the world since the 1700s. Most people don't go back and read the literature because a lot of it has been expunged. It's very hard to find, and in all honesty, in our modern cognitively lazy culture, it's too much work for people to go read a book rather than catch their information from a 10 to 30 minute soundbite video. Because of this lack of focus by our instant gratification culture, people don't focus on anything except current events, particularly if it's very sensational. But for those that want to know about conspiracy fact, we've been revealing it in our books all along. I don't get into the mind-crushing details and take people down false rabbit holes. I point them in the direction they need to do research to validate their suspicions. I also heavily endorse looking up my reference material to back check me. I don't expect anyone to take my word for anything. Do your own research. With the Q group, they tell people, do your own research. Q has also stated that this conspiracy is thousands of years old, and most people are not going back more than 50 or 60 years to look at the information. The deepest part of this conspiracy is at least 2,700 years old, if not more. The concept of heaven, ladies and gentlemen, is a very late development in the history of mankind. And this new book that I put out, The Truth About the Divine Soul, tells you its origin. And I've not seen any research anywhere that puts together the pieces that I put together in this book. So if you want to know the root of the present conspiracy to dominate the world, you might want to read this book. But I'm also going to warn you, you better have a strong stomach. Because if all you want is the truth, that's all I'm delivering in this book. Take it or leave it, like it or not. Anybody that's gone through conspiracy research has had to deal with the cognitive dissonance of realizing that their perceptual illusion of reality has been wrong, and they have been wrong about a lot of things. Well, if you only want the truth, as so many of you claim, then this book's going to deliver it. But you better have a strong stomach, and you better have a strong mind, because you're not going to like the picture it paints. Now, I don't think that what I wrote can be refuted. It can be denied, it can be avoided. But I don't think there is any evidence based on what I present in this book, with loads of evidence, that can refute what I reveal. So if all you want is the truth, here's your chance. You pick up this book, and this isn't just sales hype. What's in this book is going to be devastating to what's left of your perception of reality. If you think you have the strong mind, the strong will, and the strong stomach to face the real truth, the bottom line truth, then read this book. If you don't have that kind of courage, then don't buy the book. But just watching current events and what's taking shape in the sensationalist media with Epstein and all these other kind of things is not going to get you to the root of the real conspiracy. If you want to know the roots of it and how it is transcended through the Freemasons and the Jews and the Vatican and the these and the those, if you want to get to the roots of it, this book takes you right to the root of it. If you think you can handle that, then by all means buy the book. It's 468 pages long. I've priced it at affordable prices, taking a beating myself because I think the information in the book is worth substantially more than the asking price. So if you want to know the truth, I mean, if you really want to know the truth and you're just not giving that lip service by saying, all I want is the truth, this is your chance to put your money where your mouth is. But you better be ready to deal with what you find. For those of you doing the work, stay the course. Don't give up on yourselves.